Welcome to Otaku Talk. Remember, all opinions expressed are subjective and based on personal views. This episode will contain discussions that reveal plot details from the anime series being reviewed. Enjoy at your own risk.
725 Media.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Otaku Talk, powered by 725 Media. I'm your host, Houston, and this is my co-host,
TJ Funny. Y'all follow us at Otaku Talk _LV.
And remember, we're on the road to 100. So today we got a very special episode for y'all. Basically, we're going to be kind of talking about the history of anime a little bit on this episode, but let's get into the news. So, Funny, did you hear about Solo Leveling Season 2 will be only 13 episodes?
Yeah, I figured, man. To be honest with you, how they've been doing every anime since I say Demon Slayer really got popping. 12 anime season slot. Ain't no more 25 episodes, 30 episodes a season no more. That's out of there.
Then they call it like that first core episodes and stuff like that. Now it's like it makes sense because it's like we can use this for example. High School of the Dead, like it caught on in the States, but it didn't catch on in Japan like that. Like the zombie craze wasn't as strong out there as it was out here.
I mean,
So
yeah, that's
like,
just different genre. But like,
yeah.
if you say that, like Dandadan'sremarkable, it was a big craze out there with the high schoolers killing each other, finding the mystery, but it wasn't really so much popping out here as it really is a buzz.
That's surprising. That's really surprising. Like especially like American, we kind of known for our violence, really.
Yeah,
like, if you really think about it, like violence as shit, like really.
To the point where I guess even season 2 and maybe part of 3 was like on the video games to continue it.
Because so it's high school killing each other. I think I have probably seen it. I know it was one on Netflix. One on Netflix. Like they got masks and they killing each other. Like they end up disappearing and stuff like that. I'm surprised that didn't really catch on. And then there's one called Darwin's Game that's similar to that.
Yeah, the one with the mask. I think we were talking about. I think that's high school. I want to say high school skyscrapers or something. They're at the top of the skyscrapers. You got the mask on and the mask controlling the people.
Yeah. That
and they get powers from the mask. That one is dope, though. I've been looking for season 2.
But it's like I like how they're kind of doing it like now. Like they released that one episode because it makes me like wait towards the week now. It's like now I'm looking forward towards something. How they doing that? So I kind of hope they drop Solo Leveling like that. Like they drop it episode by episode because it's like binging all the episodes is like damn. It's like
yeah, but
or just drop them all at once.
Still dropping it once a week for 12 episodes. Nobody wants to wait 2 years, 3 years for season 3 to come out.
Yeah, that's true. But that's why you read the manga. That's why you read the manga. So
but speaking on the Solo Leveling, number 1 in the movie theaters and the box office. Are you surprised?
Yeah.
14.3 billion views.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like Solo Level, Solo Level, it got so popular so fast. Like, and I think, to be honest, it's because of the voice acting in it. Like the voice acting is on point. Like it's intense. It puts you. It reminds me of Sword Art Online. Like if you love Sword Art Online, then it's one of those anime that you really get into really fast. Or Doc Hunt Gun, like that's another classic one too when they in the game.
Yeah, I heard a lot of stuff and read a lot of comments online. I think a lot of people liked the fact that they cut a lot of stuff and kept it to just the main points of it. Yeah, the 12 episodes. In the beginning,
I like the fact, not to cut you off, I like the fact that he doesn't really understand a video game because he never really played a video game. He's like, oh, this is kind of new. So this is like a menu in a video game. Now it's like, so he starts looking up stuff or strategies about video games. So it's like
Right.
that was interesting too, how the author incorporated that in the manga.
So yeah, pretty dope, pretty dope. You know,
Solo Leveling won Best Anime of the Year at Hollywood Astra Awards. Astra Awards,
hmm
if I'm saying that right.
yeah.
So are you surprised?
Again, not
Like,
surprised off the, all the takeoff it's been getting and buzz it's been getting since it's been dropped and this movie been dropped and how the anime world pumping it up and everybody everywhere talking about it. You
yeah,
can't be
yeah.
surprised. Even the people that
But
didn't even know nothing about it's been brought into the fold.
But some people was hating on it. Like my last co-host, she was hating on it. She couldn't. Okay, so we didn't talked about this on the episode. Like she felt like it was copying Demon Slayer once his sword broke. So you know the sword that when you fight in the wolves, that doesn't matter, right? She was stuck on that one sword. Like she said, that sword broke. She's like, they got that from Demon Slayer. How many anime were that a protagonist sword and then broke and he's still fighting with that motherfucker?
You know, you just talking about this period. I just got into a new anime with Storia, Wands and Swords. Whole protagonist. I know you don't like the magic stuff, and I love it. Whole protagonist, basically doesn't have any magical powers like Asta, Black Clover, and has the
Hold on, wait, I think I know what you're talking about. Do he had a big sword like he has no magic whatsoever, but he is at a magic school?
you got
It's
a
like
magic school.
wizard.
Yeah, and they got the
I know
wands
what you're
and
talking about. I
everything.
started watching it low key. I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched
Love
the
it
first
because
episode. I
because you
put
know
it on. I have to go
the,
back to it. I have to go back to it
I'm on like
because
episode 4.
I'm not gonna lie to you because I saw a post that said that what saved the end of the year for anime, and a couple of them was on it. I think
One of
that
them.
was on the list. That was on the list. Solo Leveling was on the list, and reincarnated as a slime.
Was a
Uh,
slime.
and I said Jobless Reincarnation. I love that one too. Jobless Reincarnation. If you haven't seen it, watch it. That one was intense. That that one season 2 then fucked me up. It I didn't see it fucked me up like I'm like, and then it was on Father's Day too, so that's what fucked me up too. The episode that aired on, just
I gotta check it out.
watch
Yeah, I've
Jobless
never heard of it.
Reincarnation if you haven't watched it. If you can get past the fan service, it's wonderful. But watch Jobless Reincarnation. So did you hear about Infinite Castle Arcs films will only be in theaters? I'm kind of not surprised about that.
You can't be nowadays. You don't think about how everything pop out in the theaters. I'm expecting Crunchyroll to put it on within a week after the theaters it drop. Everything
I
comes
feel like
out
they ain't
there
gonna do
first.
it. They ain't gonna do it. I feel like if they're gonna put it in theaters, they're gonna put it in theaters like a normal movie at this point.
That's how they did
Like
all of them.
that's their best bet because ain't Solo Leveling it's out here in the states now because it came out December 6th, so it's out here in the states now.
Yeah, but
So
they said that in January that that's when they're gonna start playing the episodes from
okay,
playing
okay,
it out here. So that's why I said the course is gonna
oh
be
yeah,
dropped in the movies first, and
yeah.
eventually get put on the streaming apps like they always do with everything else. They're gonna just try to
Yeah.
get as much
Oh,
coin off of it as possible,
see,
but
uh,
got us
but
marketing.
more, you know how I normally do. I kind of go to my bootleg websites and stuff like that. Christians send me something, right? They're saying like a developer, or they're developing an AI in Japan where to basically flag all of the like pirated websites of anime.
Yeah, that's in Japan. They got different laws up there. As long as we don't bring that over here, we don't got no problems to worry about. Yeah, but what you talking about? I did hear something about that they mentioned
Yeah,
private,
I kind of
all of that.
yeah, I feel like that's kind of crazy too because it's like damn, like how because it's like certain movies is not on Crunchyroll or like I would say Funimation, but Funimation about Crunchyroll or Netflix, like because like they
Yeah,
change out their
Crunchyroll
category
took over
every
from the
time.
mission. So
Yeah,
that's them.
yeah. Basically, Sony said, hey, why compete with the competition? Let's just buy them.
That's the
Easiest
crazy thing
way.
because they trying to take over everything
Anime.
right now. Yeah.
like Sony, right now the biggest competitions in the anime streaming is Crunchyroll and Netflix.
Yeah.
They're going head to head at it. So One Piece animators will be working on the Demon Slayer Infinite Council movies.
That's new to me because I didn't hear no news about that, so I might have to check that out. But if they are working on them, that's gonna be popping.
Yeah, because it's like especially with One Piece in general, like One Piece animation is amazing, and then if they had the budget of a Demon Slayer movie, that that's gonna be big, and I'll probably spend the bread just to go see it. I ain't gonna lie, and
Expecting
this is
them to come
probably
out with some magical stuff after this hiatus,
yeah
anyway.
yeah like some magic because it's
I'm
like
hearing
they
the voice actors in that do them in Japanese and in every other anime I'm watching, but One Piece. So I'm mad One Piece ain't back home still.
See, but I watch One Piece in English. I'm not gonna lie to you, just for the simple fact that Christopher Sabat is in it, and then the voice actor of Trunks, he's also in it.
And
Like,
I don't know why the Japanese voice actors is taking so many hits right now, and I ain't liking it personally.
oh yeah, because they replaced Sabo, huh? They recast
Yeah,
Sabo.
bro, I done got into some stuff. His actor done got
Yeah,
into stuff, and now they got to replace him too. So
yeah,
I don't know what's
yeah.
going on, bro.
Yeah, like they like, and then some of them getting sick, like the creators. Like I said, it's a lot. Then, not even was it speaking of voice actors. So I have watched Solo Leveling in English and sub. Okay, so you know the part where he's squeezing the snake and he's killing the snake, a god.
Right?
So the voice actor in Japanese, he was screaming so loud at that part where his throat started to bleed.
They be intense. And I'm trying to tell you, and sub it be intense. Not to say they don't be intense in dub either, but it's just
Watching
you
the
can
dub,
feel for some reason
you
in
have to
sub
get.
you can feel the soul and of these
Everybody
people
says
in the
that.
voice.
Everybody says that, but it's like, to me, like, it's my native language. It's like
I
that's
can
like
understand it.
that's like me going
I
to the
mean,
store and reading a cookbook in Japanese.
I mean, but soul. When somebody speaking with soul in their voice, you no matter what language it is, you can just tell
You
it's
could tell.
it's something.
You could tell.
It's
I
some
ain't gonna lie.
extra into it. That's all I'm trying to
Yeah,
say. That's
but
all.
like
Not to
you
say
have to
that.
get
Not to say that some of the English voice actors don't go hard. Because
you.
again, some Dragon Ball Z they used to be on point, but
Yeah,
majority of them
definitely.
don't go hard. Like you got to step into
See,
that role, and they don't
okay,
sometimes
so
step into that role.
like the dude, the voice actor of you. Have you ever watched Demon Slayer in English?
Yep,
Okay, so you saw Zenitsu in English, right? So
hate
the
them.
dude, okay, so the dude who voices Zenitsu in English is the voice actor of Jinfu and Solo Leveling. He does a wonderful job. He also
Okay.
is in Muscle and Mass. He this wonderful voice actor.
Okay, so he
Like
didn't step into
like
the Zenitsu role at all.
he
He didn't want to come to work that day. He probably didn't
like
want to come to work that day because he didn't step into
what
that role like he should have stepped into that role,
like
bro.
no
Like
Zenitsu
you know, shit,
Zenitsu. I feel like he does
you know,
he
he
does
wasn't doing that. You know, like look,
he
no.
he does. I
So
feel like he does Zenitsu justice, especially in the Hashira arc when it changed when Zenitsu get that letter when the whole
now
tone
that's different,
changed.
and that's probably gonna be different. You know, and I feel like yeah, you know, because it's a different change. I think well, not the voice actor. She just probably changes her voice deeper, but
No,
you can tell it's
he
a
gonna be
different change. But with in
what like I
English,
said, just
that part I can expect it.
just watch Solo Leveling. What my favorite part is when he killed old boy brother in the dungeon. Watch that part because if you like that part in Japanese, in English, he did it justice. Trust me, because he asked the sub actor for notes and stuff like that. How you did this? Like I said, like, dude, if you like voice actors, him alone, anything he's in, I'll watch it.
I
That
think you know what I think I did see the part to where he was fighting somebody and they did it in Japanese, in English, in Portugal, French, and Spanish, just to show the difference in sub. And my top two was English and
And
sub.
so
So
yeah, like
I think he was fighting some dude that thought he got him, and he was like,
yeah.
nah, and he did this shit off the wall, came down to the
Oh, I
top.
know. Yeah, of the it's that one dude. The one dude that was trying to kill him in the other dungeon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
yeah,
that
yeah,
fight.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. The blue hair
that
dude
that
caught it, thought he
yeah
had him and shit, and
yeah.
they kept on replaying that shit. I was like, yeah,
So
this is
speaking
nice.
of voice actors, farewell to Frankie's voice actor and sub.
Hurt,
Yeah,
bro. Ain't no more
yeah.
super. Well, I'll probably hear it. I'll probably hear it, but it ain't gonna be the same feeling, bro. Cause he did Frankie. He was just Frankie, bro. He was Bon Clay too.
Yeah, yeah,
Mugiwara. You know that was him. That was him.
yeah.
This how you
And then
sound to me,
I
bro.
think
That's how
he
you did.
also voiced somebody in Bleach too. He voiced one of the captains in Bleach. So if that doesn't make you want to watch Bleach, I'm, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like,
I'm about to still check it out. I know I had somebody pushing me today. Till I told him that was one of the big threes I ain't watched.
watch
He
it,
was like,
watch
"What?"
it,
I was like,
cause
"I don't watch everything. I don't watch Dragon Ball Naruto, but I was like, yeah, please, because the fillers they throw me off and I
you can
couldn't keep
skip through
track.
the fillers. Like I said, like even somebody
And I
I
gotta read
saw a
the
video.
manga.
I saw a video. I saw a video. They said the best fillers was the bleach the Bunkai fillers. That was the best fillers. Like I'm telling you, like you learn so much about their personalities of their Bunkais and stuff like that. And it's some of the parts it's hilarious, and then like some of the parts it gets really serious. Like watch Bleach, watch Bleach, watch Bleach.
I'll
And
pick
then
it
okay,
up. I mean, I want to read the manga first, but then how long that shit is, I ain't gonna want to read it. Then have
cause
to go,
cause
have to go
crazy part
watch
is
it.
the manga actually still going on now. They in the Hell arc now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm about to read it, then I'm gonna have to pick it up and start watching it.
Because
Be
I got to skip the fillers.
far back from where I'm reading it, then I'm watching it because I'm on this level now. I'm back watching it at episode one, so
Yeah.
it's just I've been procrastinating it because of
Yeah,
the issue
yeah.
with that one.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I want to
But
read it. I want to read it. I want to read it.
as much as I hear about it, I do want to pick it up, and it's crazy because you say that, and when the game come out in
You gonna get
2025,
on it,
this
huh?
yes, I'm definitely. I've already seen I've
It's
already seen
already.
the trailers that got me
It don't make
on
sense.
PlayStation,
It
so
doesn't make
I'm
sense.
definitely
It doesn't
picking it
make
up.
sense. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm gonna get the game though. I'm gonna get the game.
Definitely
So
picking it up like any anime game.
So Dun has reached 5 million copies in circulation.
I'm
I
not
am not
surprised.
surprised. Cause Dandadan done saved the end of the year for anime. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm sad that like next week is going to be the last episode.
And you know what? It really did save because with everything that I'm watching right now, basically on hiatus or on a 2 week break or whatever, it's something I've been able to keep up with consistency.
Yeah,
Besides
and
the Dragon Ball
catch
that
it every
everybody
Thursday.
hating
You
on.
feel me? Like you gotta catch it every Thursday. Like you like wake up to it. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, that it's like that song. That song is so catchy. Every
Yeah,
time you hear it.
it's my main episode that I get aside of Dragon
Yeah.
Ball of Diamond because it's the last of the last
Ooh,
week of
and then
anything I'm
that's when
gonna
it
get
go
from
in
Dragon
too.
Ball.
And then 1,000 Year War arc for a lot of anime for the end. Like next week, it will be the last episode.
Yeah,
Like that's crazy. Like all the anime that kind of saved the end of the year are ending, and then we got to look for the beginning of the year for the rollout. You feel me for everything else.
anime going on break like a TV show for 3 months. You know how TV shows go on break. The CW
But
shows.
but that gives me enough time to catch up on everything that I've been missing when everything been rolling out. So it's like then yeah. So it's like I'm just gonna be binging everything that I missed because Dragon Ball Z Daima is supposed to be coming out next year in English. I can't do it in sub.
Oh, so yeah. See,
I,
that's probably
I've been
another
seeing all those
disadvantage
spoilers.
as a sub user to me because I'm watching it now. So when everything go out, I'm gonna be dry, like, hanging dry. Like you gonna be waiting for it to come out, and I'm gonna be like, no, you good. Until I find something else.
Gonna be like Zoro, or gonna be like Zoro in episode 2 or 3 when he on the cross, like, yeah, boy, I can't,
I'm gonna
I'm
wear
hungry.
anime. Trying to find something. I'm gonna wear anime. So I'm
All
not,
right.
you know, I probably do need to get on bleach for myself alone.
Yeah. When you on break, when you on your break, go to Bleach. And if you haven't watched Windbreaker, I suggest Windbreaker too. Windbreaker is awesome too.
Oh
So
yeah,
Nationalists,
definitely. It's on my list, Windbreaker.
yeah, Windbreaker definitely because and then Tokyo Revengers too. Watch Tokyo Revengers.
All right,
It's
you want to
awesome.
get to this
It'll push you
next
in
one?
your feels. So a nationalist bullies 16-year-old artist for race swap of Dandadan characters. How do you feel about this? Before we get to that though, check out this video about a content creator on Instagram. I don't know her name, but yeah, I kind of agree with her, and y'all can get back to us.
The whole Dandadan anti-black shit is so funny to me, and you wanna know why? This shit is funny as fuck, watch. They're so offended that black people like Dandadan so much that they're making fan art, right? They're like, this is disgusting. They would never like this. I hate you monkeys. Black people ruin everything. Alright, real quick, play that intro for me. Oh. Y'all be so pressed to try to push black people out of Asian culture. Meanwhile, them niggas won't let us go. And understand, it's not an insult or a drag to my Asian folk. I've been in the game long enough to know the difference between anti-black cultural appropriation and cultural appreciation. People that bully people over this shit, they don't even be Asian people, bro. Like, take this loser, for example. He jumped straight to stereotypical white racism. At least I ain't fatherless like you. That's a drag only a white person would say. Foreign racists, they got a different kind of audacity. They don't just say regular shit, they compare you to shit. That's how I know it'd be white people behind this shit. But then on top of that, y'all be mad at black fan art and black cosplays, but whole time you trying to cosplay an Asian. Go out of your way to change the entire origin of your fucking name. Peter, y'all overly use romanized words. And specifically with the Japanese culture, Japanese Americans were just on TikTok a year ago calling you bitches weird over the baka trend. So the moment I see in your tweets that you're talking about some senpai, you're irrelevant to the conversation, babe. Senpai? Senpai in English? SENPAI? And you're in black and Asian people's business? And white Asian fetishizers are so fucking weird because y'all hate melanin so much that you only really like these people because they fit your beauty standard. Your beauty standard. Whole time, niggas over there are getting dreads and braids. And let's go back to talking about the beauty standard. The beauty standard that they fit so fucking much is nothing more than a fucking fetishization to y'all. The moment I go on your account and I see nothing but young anime girls and titties, yeah, officer, this cracker right here. Y'all take heavy advantage of the misogyny and sexualization that goes on. And these people be online advocating against. Y'all don't actually learn shit to respect these cultures. Y'all just learn shit so that y'all are able to deny black access. And because some of these people are so inviting to foreigners, y'all take advantage of that kindness. It's fucking weird. We don't talk enough about the fetishization of Asian culture, especially when we look at the high rise of Japan and Korea. And that's pretty fucking ironic. But at the end of the day though, your senpai is inspired by black people. Oh my god.
Okay, so now what do you feel about this? Them recycling the Dandadan characters though.
I mean, me personally, I don't really see nothing with it. I mean, they just draw it. They people color them the way they want to color them. But I could understand where people coming from if they was the color Static Shock. Where they got Virgil, light skin.
White.
No, just light skin. I don't even care about him being white. Just turn yellow. I got a problem. Bro, that's how it's color, bro.
But it's like I wouldn't mind though, because like if you think about it like this, it's like the opening, for example, it's rap, and what culture is that? It's like I can
I thought Creepy Nuts was rap.
like like it's correct. It's like it's Japanese rap, but the dude who made the
Oh,
song. He's
well.
a rap battle artist.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, I said, like I said, I do my research before I talk about anything. Like it's like if you really look, you can go on YouTube right now and look up Japanese rap music.
Yeah, I've been hearing
you can
about that.
see
I've been hearing about that.
everything that is in our culture in
That
their
they take.
videos. So it's like, so what we're talking about, it's like it's okay for another race to take from our community, but when we swap something, it's a big thing.
Yeah, I can see where the controversy come from. So I don't
Like
even want to
that,
be touchy on it, but I
yeah,
understand it too.
yeah, because it's like that, for example, like Otaku Talk, Otaku is somebody of Japanese culture who's popular in anime
Right?
or influenced by anime. We're black.
Yeah.
We're talking about anime. a culture that's not ours, but you see what I'm saying? Like we appreciate it though. Like so
True. I mean, I
it's like
understand that.
it's just our appreciation
Oh,
for it.
just don't
So
come for it. We ain't
please don't
talking
come.
bad.
Yeah,
We ain't
we ain't
talking
talking
bad.
shit, but
I mean,
we just kind of saying like that
it's a
doesn't make
space
sense
for y'all
because
for open opinions.
yeah, because it's like how she said like it's like you could tell like when somebody is like they throw shots like fatherless or color like that doesn't make sense, and then it's a 16-year-old girl like I
I
said
agree with every you know it's hard with the internet nowadays because I didn't agree with people saying what they be saying, but you can't really stop people from saying what they're saying on the
the
internet.
same.
It's open,
Yeah,
that it's real easy for somebody to say something. But the
that
fact that
they
it
don't
was,
like.
multiple people
Yeah,
jumping on, and
and then
everybody
even the
assume everybody is grown or not knowing if it's a kid or not when they
yeah
say stuff or and you got the ignorant people out that just say they don't even give a fuck whether
yeah.
who it is or what it is. It's still gonna do what they do, and then the
Then
people
if they
jump
don't
on
like
it,
it, they
and
don't
that's
like
how
it.
it go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I said, like to me, the internet's a stupid place. Like it's dumb. Like it's like Twitter, Facebook, and stuff like that. It's like people who comment on the stuff. They don't really look into the stuff really and see all the different things. This is like me personally. Before I even started this damn podcast, I submerged myself into the culture. Like I looked up everything. I looked up history. I'm like I'm curious about this. I'm
hmm
curious about that. I want to know everything for when I'm talking about it. And it's like I know what I'm talking about, or I've seen, or I have understanding. It's like people in the comments, like it's like we could talk about it all day. It's like, but when you get to the line of being disrespectful, then that's when you crossing the line. Like it's like that doesn't make sense. It's like at the end of the day, we all fans of it. It's like some people could express themselves in art. It's like she was expressing herself. That's
right.
cool with me.
That's really my take of it too. It shouldn't have been no bashing off for her expressing herself. I mean,
Yeah. And
then somebody, then even one of the voice actors stick up to them, and then they get backlash because
yeah,
it's bullying at this point.
yeah.
Everybody want to say they don't want nobody to be bullied, but when people start bullying, don't nobody want to stick up and
For the
say nothing
person.
to the bullies.
Yeah. And then when she says something to the bullies, then you get backlash for saying something to the bullies.
To the bullies,
So it's like should I not say nothing or should I just stay silent? So that doesn't make sense. But like I said, like this is the world that we live in today. Like
yeah.
and that's the craziest thing to say. Like that's the world we live in today. But okay, so top anime of the week. Let's get to the next subject. So top anime of the week, Blue Box. It went up 2 rankings. So it basically it was sitting at number 3 last week. Have
Blue
you seen it?
box. So I ain't seen blue box. I thought you
Yeah.
was talking about blue lot.
Nah.
Nah,
I have no
blue
idea.
box.
I have no idea what it's about. But I'm probably going to give it a watch after Day ends because it's like I want to know
Yeah, if
what the
it had
new.
popped up in the top rankings, I mean, people have been seeing it, so obviously it's something
Yeah.
to see, something first to catch our eye on. So it's definitely
That's
be on my watch list after
so
this
done.
100 swords.
Yeah. That could be on my like I said, it's gonna be on my watch list.
Dunton
Done
done
and
dropped
done.
one. This
Yeah,
dropped one this week, and you know
yeah.
what?
Last week episode, I guess people didn't really like how slow. What can we kind of really say it was slow? Like last week episode was slow.
You know what? You know what? When I read the manga, it was because in the manga on that part, through the whole Mister Shrimp needing the whole milk thing and all of that. I really wasn't even reading it. I was like scanning through it and let
Just
me
trying to
get through
hurry up,
this
get
one,
through it.
get
Trying
through
to
this
hurry
one
up, get through it.
till I can see what's the next
Yeah,
part, what's going on. So I
I kind of
expected
was.
that in that part of the episode. We'll see the episode coming out. Even this future episode that just dropped
Yeah, it
yesterday, I'm
probably
not
gonna go down.
expecting it. It not being more high packed to the action side because that's really what a lot of people is looking forward in this
For it.
anime that's coming out with Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. They're looking for this
Yeah,
high anime, high pace. This
yeah,
next episode doesn't really have that. It's more of a
yeah,
romance comical side, so I'm not
yeah.
expecting it to
It's
be
more for the
that
lean into
high
the
next week
romance.
either. Yeah,
And then you kind of can see the relationships developing too in this latest episode.
yeah.
Like I said, like this latest episode probably gonna go down going down a little bit too. because I don't know why people kind of like to me it was a really good episode, but it was kind of stupid. It was stupid, funny, but it was entertaining still. I give it a 10. I give it a 10 on my radar. So Rama 1/2 goes down one.
Ah, and I don't know which episode they talking about because if it was this latest
I
one,
think that they're talking about not this one that came out this week, but the one that came out last week.
okay, the one where they
I
still was
don't
the ice
remember.
skater. That I
I
mean, if
gotta
it was
watch
still
it.
if it still was the ice skater one, then I can understand it because
Oh,
that was a
okay.
three part episode.
That part in the show. Okay, so but okay, so right now they're fighting that weird ass couple with the
No,
skate
that
son.
well, because the episode I just finished watching, they ain't introduced her.
They ain't in
Then
the ice ring no more. Cause
he didn't they didn't brought shampoo into the picture. She didn't
so
she didn't
now
kiss Ronald
we
all
hear
on the lips.
shampoo Rama's wife.
Shampoo didn't
Now
kiss. She didn't kiss him. Well, it wasn't the wife. She didn't kiss him all on the lips. She met him in girl version, and he beat her
I know.
as a girl, and so she got the kiss of death. And
Yeah,
what's Ankin
yeah.
was mad. Um, uh, yeah, what's her the
I don't
site's
want to
bear name?
ruin it because it's like Rama 1/2 is old. If some
Yeah,
people
yeah,
don't
I
know,
know.
Rama's
Yeah,
like Akane and Rama get married eventually.
I know. I already know, but that's the whole point
Yeah,
of it. But Akane
yeah.
was mad that that he had
She
kissed
got kissed.
he got kissed,
Yeah,
and
I
then
like
at
their
the end
relationship.
it started at that, and then at the end she sent him in boy version, and then he knocked her out again, and then
And
he
then
woke
now
up,
she want
and
to
then
be.
she kissed him on the lips, and then
And he's
that
like,
one kind of looking, he shot,
and then they kind of swapped the voice acting voice actors, huh? Because
yeah.
or did the original voice actors pass away or didn't want to do it for
I
the
don't
English or the
know. I have to
dub
check it
or
out, but they did switch.
yeah.
They did have to swap the voice actors.
Okay, so let's get to the next one. You are Mrs. Servant or Mrs. Servant, like like the like
It's
that
up
one.
one this week.
Yeah, it went up. Basically, it's about a maid. A maid, I guess, is protecting somebody or something along the lines of that. I'm probably gonna give it. I'm probably going to give it the chance. I don't know too much about it. Like I probably want, like I said, like after Dandadan and Ranma 1/2 and all this other stuff ends, I'll probably get to watch it. So Genkin Spirit Chronicles, Genki.
Yikasoku Spirit Chronicles. I ain't never heard of that one either. That one sounds
Yeah,
interesting too.
yeah.
Up one this week.
So it's like, so I don't know. Like
The only one I'm expecting off this list is the Bleach one, and I've been
Bleach.
seeing clips of it. People
Yeah,
talking about how epic the episode was.
Bleach is doing pretty well in the rankings. Like, there's a couple more anime that was in the rankings. It's like I don't really know too much about those three, but it's like that like one of them like was it 365 days to a wedding.
So
Basically,
whether
just yeah, just it's just like I don't know. Like, would that be your cup of tea
slice
of
of
anime?
slice of life anime has never been my cup of tea anime. I'm always
Yeah, cause
about the action, some
yeah,
mystery, and comical. But I can't say I haven't watched slice of life anime because
yeah,
I've
cause you
watched
watch Fruit Basket, huh?
Fruit Basket. Yes, I've seen Fruit
Fruit
Basket.
Basket is kind of good. I ain't gonna lie. I
It's a
kind of got
go.
into it.
It's a
I kind
go.
of got
So
into it.
I watched it. I watched another a few 12 episode anime slice of life animes that I can't remember.
Yeah,
So they were actually pretty okay. So I can't
yeah.
knock it.
It's a couple good slice life anime. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. So let's get to our main topic for today. Um, how did Astro Boy and Speed Racer influence global popularity of anime? Like, okay, not even in the sense of that, like Astro Boy and Astro Boy. Let's be honest, I was surprised that Astro Boy was the first anime ever created. Really,
I never knew that, and that blows my mind because I used to be on Astro Boy since when I was a little boy. Yeah, Astro Boy stuff.
Astro Boy. For y'all who don't know, Astro Boy came out in 1967, and due to color TVs, That's basically why it got cut off the air because it was in black and white.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then that's when Speed Racer starts to come into the picture because Speed Racer, Voltron,
And Mach
uh,
5. I mean,
yeah, like it's a couple different shows that you wouldn't realize, and it's like the anime basically kind of started popping off in the basically 1960s to the 80s to the 90s, like a couple anime that was I say in the 80s or came later down the line
never would think Speed Racer would be an anime, let
yeah.
alone Astro Boy.
Are you surprised Speed Racer is an anime?
Well, no, I mean, technically, looking back at it, the way the speed
The-
stuff looked down, I'm not surprised because he looked animated, like he'd be an
yeah,
anime, but just Astro Boy in
Astro Boy in
general.
general, like Astro Boy was kind of a surprise too. That was really like the kind of what kind of got anime popping out here in the states,
Yeah, it's
cause
basically the stepping stones of the architect to how everything get into play when you talk about it. From there into popping off into other little stuff.
yeah,
Um,
and then like having Voltron, because it's like anime that came out in the 80s. Ranma one half, Voltron, Ninja
yeah,
Turtles is I guess is considered an anime. Lupin the third, Dragon Ball Z. That's when we get Dragon Ball
Dragon
Z.
Ball, yeah,
Yeah, that's when the evolution of Dragon Ball Z came along and stuff like that. So it's like anime. To be honest, it's like anime been around for a really long time, now. And then it's like just for it to be coming from Astro Boy, it's a really surprise. Or what was it called? Robot Boy or something like that. Or they just changed it to Astro Boy.
changed your
But
name, yeah, Robot
yeah,
Boy, changed his name to Astro Boy. Because his
and
name
then
was Adam something, and they
yeah,
changed it to Astro.
Adam or something like that. Yeah, like so, like it just like for that to be like the impact or where anime come from or how how people look at anime probably from back then to now, or if they're still around now, it's probably like way different now. Because I kind of want to go back and watch Astro Boy in its original form, but it's like, do I really want to watch black and white?
Yeah, you got to think about the plot, how it's gonna go down.
Yeah, because I think they did a couple remakes of it, like
Yeah,
like
you
like
better off watching a movie or something.
yeah, or a little remake or like something about it, and then it comes to impact the Studio Ghibli and their movies and stuff like that. Well, Princess Nona Noche, I think that's what it's
Oh
called.
yeah, that and then
Or
him sending that
yeah,
sword to make sure that
yeah,
they
do no
did the
cuts.
follow the script, yeah, to the T
Yeah,
off
cause
that off of Princess Mononoke.
they it was I forgot the name of their first movie they released. The name of the first movie they released. I think it's right here. I think it's the Mystery of City of Gods or something like that. Or I don't remember the name per se. But their first movie, it was so many cuts and people. It did really really horrible, really horrible. And he didn't like that, and they didn't really stay true to the anime. So the next movie, they basically canceled their partnership with the people they was with, and then they went off to Disney, and Disney was planning to do some cuts, and then they sent them a sword and
They sent
saying
just
no
the
cuts.
Harvey Weinstein sent the sword
Yeah,
to him.
yeah, it's like, take this sword. If you do any cuts, we're gonna cut you. It's like
Sometimes you gotta
that's basic.
be straight to the point.
Yeah, it's like
Gotta pop out a show.
oh, I think that's was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. Well, yeah, like Oh, and then Ronin Warriors. Ronin Warriors came out in the 80s.
That was another one of my tops. Running Warriors was a
Yeah,
good one.
Thundercats too.
Thundercats too.
Yeah, like like I said, anime then came a long way. Like
Yeah.
it's
Especially
like
Tsunami then grabbed it and picked it up and then
picked it
took
up
it
and
along,
then
carried it a long, long way to where it
yeah,
is today.
and then Studio Ghibli in itself for its movies, and then its movies then won a lot of awards, like the main director of some of the movies, like I can see why like if you ever watch Grave with the Fireflies, I would never watch it again. I can never watch it again because it's that sad. It fucks you up that bad. Like because it's like like how somebody put it is like the how they voice actor did the little girl. It's the most realistic a little girl. Like it makes sense how they did the movie and stuff like that. Have you ever seen Grave of the Fireflies?
No, it sounds like nothing I want to watch.
Watch it. No, trust me. Watch it. It it's a good. It had me in my feelings. I'm not gonna lie to you. It had me in my feelings. It's basically about two kids who are orphaned in World War II in Japan, and basically they're dropping bombs and stuff like that, and they eventually go off on their own, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. Like watch it. Grave of the Fireflies.
Sounds
It's a
like real
wonderful
life.
movie. Watch it one time because that's when that's the Studio Ghibli classic. That and Princess Noche. I heard that's pretty good. What was that? Another movie that he did was Kiki Delivery Service. That's another good one.
Yeah,
Uh,
Kiki was the top one, old school.
yeah, it came on Toonami a lot too.
Yeah, it
Back in the
did.
day. Uh, what else? What else? What else is another good one about Studio Ghibli? Um, I'm trying to think right now. It's a couple. They got a couple really good movies. I don't think Your Name is about Studio Ghibli either. But like I said, like Studio Ghibli, it's been around for a while, a long time. Oh, My Neighbor Totoro, that's a good one too. I started watching that, and what was it? One Neighbor Totoro, Spirit Away, Hollow Moving Castles, uh, I already said Princess, the Boy and the Hound, like I said, like or Hero, whatever the hell that is, and Castle in the Sky. So like Porno's a pretty good one too. Have you ever saw
Yeah, I've
Porno?
heard about that one.
Yeah, it's basically based off the little kind of not based off the Little Mermaid, but it's like it's inspired off the Little Mermaid.
Okay.
So we can get into the next one. So how do earlier anime archetypes influence today's characters?
Mm, what's a good one? Because if it wasn't, like I said, if we mentioned, if it wasn't for Toonami, it wouldn't. Most shows wouldn't be where they at,
Yeah,
or even that popped in grass for people to be wearing costumes or to
yeah,
cosplay, as we say, out in public. Not
because
even
it's
just at
like
Comic Con, just on regular days. It
because it's
wouldn't
like
be where it would be at
I feel
if the
like
modern day stuff didn't happen, the early day stuff didn't happen, or
yeah,
even push for it. And for like I said, for Tsunami to take it to where they
it
took it
did.
and
Yeah,
posted and blasted with the early day Sailor Moon, the early day Dragon Balls, the Yu Yu Hakusho's, the Big
because
O's,
it's like that
Gundam.
like our character types now. Like I see we have a lot more like like Yu Yu Hakusho. Like either they have demon or they have to do something with the spiritual realm, and in that lines of in that lines of that show. It's like with Dandadan, it's aliens and like how we say we never
Yeah,
got aliens and spirits and stuff like that and ghosts. We only like got one or the two. Cause it's like either they in space, they're on a space adventure, and they're trying to just like stop a war, or they're trying to be a
early
hero of
day
the
Sailor
war.
Moons and stuff.
Sailor
Yeah,
Moon,
you know,
like teenage girls, or like they magical girls, or they like Lupin the Third, like a thief. They basically a thief, or they're like the anti-hero, or they just like a magical being that's overpowered. Like
yeah,
I'm starting to see like we
Dragon
getting
Ball.
a lot of not like they're born in a world where they don't have no magic, or they're really good with a sword.
Yeah,
That
or
I'm
not,
starting to see a lot
but
more
or
of those
not from
archetypes
this
of
world,
characters.
something. Yeah. Possessed,
Yeah,
got some type of powers. But yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. Even early days, this manga was the same as our early day westernized comics and stuff. You know, the same as the
yeah,
comics. It's all just our
yeah,
fiction of our imaginations, and but we want to
yeah.
be flipped as real.
because it's mostly like superheroes.
Hmm.
Like in anime, like either they're a superhero or they like. In the case of High School DxD, I know a lot of people know that one. Uh, a pervert. Like it's like anime didn't change like like the landscape of anime for the characters is like, or they like Goku completely dumb.
Yeah,
Like
because
we
think
got a
about it.
lot of dumb characters.
Back in the day, people used to be bullied for watching the stuff that people dressed up and walked down the
As
street
now
wearing. You know, they couldn't dare tell people that they watched this
watch anime
or this or they were into this because they would be considered uncool or looked at a certain way,
a certain
and
way.
was
Yeah,
worried about how society would view them. So for it to go to the way it is today, to where now this stuff is basically the best of the best in pop culture, the
yeah.
go to theme that it's themed in a lot of places now.
And
It's
that's
crazy.
why I find crazy too. That's why I find crazy too. 'Cause it's like they got a Dragon Ball Z cafe out here in Vegas now. Then they got
The
a One
One
Piece
Piece,
cafe. They got a One Piece one too.
they
Like
got
they got a
Dragon Ball
Dragon Ball.
Cafe too. I know
Yeah,
about the Dragon Ball. I know about the One Piece. I've been there.
yeah. They have a. I think it's out here, but I know they have a Dragon Ball Z cafe.
They do. I heard
Cafe.
it was in Arizona.
Yeah, okay, so it wasn't out here. Okay, yeah, so like I said, like the architect for like the characters in our shows nowadays is like we mostly get a hero, like da da da, or we get like a character like Ken and Momo, like I could do it like them,
You can't
like
say that because in Attack on Titans, our hero became the antagonist. So they switching it up, and I'm
true,
liking it.
no,
And that
but
was
we
the
got
point of why he
but
did that. He didn't want to stick to
we
the
can't say
same
that we
hero.
got Death Note. Death Note did it first.
Well, yeah, them too, but they was the leading one. So what I'm saying is, we do have some animes that don't stick to the natural,
Yeah,
let's say,
natural hero
stand book hero. A weak hero gets better against the girl type
get
play.
stronger.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
not the same
Cause it's
story. We get a little bit more different stuff.
because I see we get a lot of isekais now. Like a lot of people
Yeah.
die and then they get
Jujutsu Kaisen,
reincarnated.
everybody don't make it. So
Yeah,
I'm just saying. So you can it ain't all happy at the end, and like you expect
yeah, yeah.
you know.
Jujutsu Kaisen. I like the Jujutsu Kaisen because it's like it really wasn't no happy ending in Jujutsu
Who
Kaisen.
was gonna make it out that mud?
Yeah, like you just knew everybody was just dying. Like that's like once somebody entered a fight, oh he could die. That's fight. Like that's all I knew. That's all I really knew. Like in Jujutsu Kaisen, like when it was fighting Sukuna, like one of these niggas could die. This fight. Like that's all I really knew. So okay, so we were
All
talking
right.
about that one. So how has the successful of Studio Ghibli films under Disney changed the landscape of animation for a wide audience?
Well, like I was saying, with them being under Disney and then Toonami basically grabbing them, it was the best thing that could have happened because it pushed it out to a audience on our
Oh yeah.
side, on the Western Coast, for
Then
us
not only that,
to be in and see it.
because you don't watch the dubs, because you
No, I
in the
started
dub
off in
versions.
dubs. I just switched to subs probably in the early 2000s when let's say
The,
when Naruto ended in ended for us in dub, and I for
no more.
couldn't wait no
Yeah,
more. So I started watching in sub,
because
and then
we they
I
have
started reading the mangas.
because was they so the deal with Studio Ghibli and Disney, right, is to have popular actors in their movies. Uh, in their movies. So the dude that voiced that's Edward, he's in one of the Studio Ghibli movies in Twilight.
Mm.
Um, I forgot who what was it, but I think it's Scarlett Johansson, somebody of that caliber, or the dude that says that one line is "I want to find you, I want to hunt you now." He's in a couple of the movies too in Studio Ghibli. So that was the trade off. So they did. So basically, they got big actors in Hollywood
Of
to
course,
do the Studio
so
Ghibli
the real
movies.
people in, to what voices that they're
Basically,
familiar with. I mean, I can understand the gist of it, the grasp of all that. Like I said, it's marketing, so it's the best way to push it. And like I said, with
yeah,
Tsunami grabbing them and them doing all of that and putting it on air for us back to back, flooding
Like
us
yeah,
with it. It got
yeah,
hooked to it. You know, everybody
cause
said Dragon Ball is the gateway anime because
yeah, cause
Toonami flooded it so much in the
yeah,
early '90s.
that
They got to why they
and
got
then
everybody hooked.
was it Akira did pretty big in the United States because we was talking about animation and how they don't do animation. That's the only movie that they did 100 cells for like
Hmm.
like cell shots. It's like they was using something different to animate that movie, and that movie it's amazing. Akira, I love that movie. Me and a homie back in the day, we used to make fun of it because it's just certain things that didn't make sense. Because it's like a motorcycle goes through the window, it hits a nigga in the head, the nigga gets back up, like damn, that nigga supposed to be dead. That nigga out of here. Like yeah,
So
man. The like Studio Ghibli movies like Kikyo Delivery Service. I can't lie, that got me into anime a lot too. Like you seen Kikyo Delivery Service before, right?
yeah, the gorilla on the broom
Yeah, on the
moving around.
broom.
Hmm.
Yeah, like cause like I feel like that would be considered like a slice of life, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and but it's like you sit there for like that whole hour and just watching it because it's like it's not even about nothing really like too much action wise. It's like okay, it's about a girl doing a delivery service and stuff like that, and just it's just really interesting. So let's see. Basically Toonami how Toonami basically market anime to the basically market our anime to the Western artists.
Yeah, they
So
flooded us with it, pushed
yeah,
us out.
yeah they like they really kept it in our face like I said, like getting home at 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, you see Dragon Ball Z on the TV, Sailor
Especially
Moon,
on
then
the
you see
weekends.
Zoids. Yeah,
Weekends they'll flood you from 11 to about 6. I'm telling you, I remember one night for like some Saturday and Sunday, I watched Yu Yu Hakusho for like 8 episodes. To see, like I said, to see the whole almost the whole second season when he fighting the four Beastmen Kings.
see, I started going to was it YouTube YouTube like it was a time period where I didn't have cable, so started going to YouTube to watch the anime. I watched Soul Eater on YouTube, and like that's when YouTube was doing parts. So you had to do one, part two, and you didn't have part two some of the time, so you had to go all the way to part three. And you got to look for part two on the internet somewhere. Like
That's how I
so,
got it. Was doing my doing Naruto for a minute. The shipping in episodes when they had before it was announced in English on the West Coast side that they were doing it, and
yeah.
Naruto had ended it, and I just knew that they went. For some reason, back in the day, I used to always tell a homie Naruto and Sasuke got 3 fights. They're gonna fight 3 times. I don't know where I heard this from, but to this day, I knew back then that they were gonna fight 3 times. The first thing they did, um, Valley of the End.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
Then right after they run into each other again after Naruto beat Pain,
Yeah,
and then the last fight. But back then I would hop on it to go see further what went on because that Valley of the first fight at the Valley of the End was so epic. I wanted to see more and found some older videos of him when he was older. The shipping of videos in Japanese. Me getting into it in Japanese and ran
cause
from it then.
when did Shippuden come out? When did Naruto Shippuden didn't it come out in like
I want to say this was about
2007?
2004,
Seven?
5,
Cause Naruto Shippuden came out in 2007.
7.
Yeah,
Yeah, what was around about time?
damn
What's
nigga, you
7?
old.
Yeah, on that time, I'm about 6, 6 or 7. Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, like Naruto, yeah, Naruto old. But so like speaking of that, like let's just say like Netflix and Crunchyroll didn't really change the game for anime heads because it's like now we can get it on a streaming service. We just gotta pay the $12. Then now we got it.
yep. And then with the Crunchyroll, you got everything.
Yeah, and then like I said, like it was Funimation for the time being. That's where we was going to get it fixed and stuff like that. Or you on these pirated websites. I still
Bro,
I
you know
don't
how many times I used to be on Kiss Anime or
boy.
and they would change or something.
Yeah, when you realize that they had all the episodes to everything that you was looking for,
And the
you like,
movies. And the
yeah,
movies too. I'm there, bro. I'm binging off
yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah. Because it's like Dragon Ball Z Broly, the a legendary Super Saiyan, was my first movie, my first uncut movie. Watching that, like, oh yeah, like Dragon Ball Z is it. Like seeing Goku getting jumped on for the first time is like, it's like. It's like, oh my god, this shit is brutal. I didn't realize Dragon Ball Z was this brutal. Cause it's
Nice,
like
bro.
cause watching it on
Hands. They used to,
TV,
the old ones. They used
Toonami,
to just throw hands. It was a
yeah,
lot of
cause
hand movements. The Garlic
they
Jr.
cut out
episodes.
everything. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, and then find out Garlic Jr. is not canon really, and
Oh
stuff like
yeah,
that. Like,
definitely not canon. That
like
didn't happen.
not canon. Like it was a couple. Oh yeah, back to that PodCon thing. So PodCon is like so if
What
you
the fuck?
so yeah, I had to break this up. So in episode 8, we was talking about PodCon, PodCon being canon, canon in Dragon Ball Z. So he's canon in the anime, but not in the manga. So what are we calling canon? Because they're saying a lot of stuff is not canon in Dragon Ball Z Daima or is canon in Dragon Ball Z Daima. So what are we
Man,
calling canon and not
man,
canon?
I consider Diamond canon because this is Akira's actual last work. This was his work. This is
Yeah,
what he did, and
before he passed.
so this is his writing. I mean, yeah, he probably didn't make a manga to it, but this is like his
But
actual work.
yeah,
So you
because it
can't.
feels
It's
in.
not. But then if we say that, then he he only did the drawing for Goku Super Saiyan 4, but he he let them work do the stuff and just added a few things. But this one is his actual work, so this is different.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you're gonna have people gonna argue that
This is
that's
not
the
canon.
same
That's not
thing.
canon.
That's the
Yeah,
same thing. It's canon. It's canon. Nah, 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 nah.
yeah.
No, it's not.
Cause it's like to me anything that Arthur didn't put on paper or he didn't draw or put in the show is canon. Anything that he agreed with is canon. Only thing that's not canon is Dragon Ball Z. Is Evolution Z. That's not canon. That's
Definitely,
definitely not canon. That would never be canon.
definitely.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So before we end, did you read the Kaiju number 8 chapter?
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
Oh my god.
Oh, was sick, bro. We're gonna give him back to heart.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry, spoiler alert.
god.
Give him back to
Yeah.
heart. Then say, but because it was the core was just broken, we got to use
Yeah.
your heart. You can
I
either
see.
take this heart or keep these powers. Like, bro, this ain't even
Yeah.
my war, but no Kafka. You know Kafka. I'm ready.
He
I'm
said, I'm ready.
ready.
He said, use my heart. What, nigga? You can't turn back? I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. And then we're gonna spoil a lot too right here. The new chapter of Dandadan. How did you feel about that?
Oh, I ain't
When
ready yet. I'm
you haven't
coming.
read it yet? Oh, nigga.
And my thing it showed me it was out.
I accidentally sent you a clip of it of it.
It shows
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen pretty soon.
December
Like
19th.
I feel
I'm
like her grandma finna fight in the next chapter.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on this chapter. I see the new chapter come out in 3 days,
In
Sunday.
three
So I'm
days,
gonna
yeah.
wait. I'm gonna
In
wait on
3 days.
176. I'm gonna wait on that.
Oh damn.
I haven't read
Okay, so
176. No, I didn't.
all right, yeah.
Because I was on. You
See,
know what? We know what? I didn't even get the notification because I've been reading it on Manga Plus, and so I haven't been
ah,
on my Shonen Jump
oh
web
my, oh my,
app, and my
yeah.
Shonen Jump gives me updates when the manga is dropped. So I didn't even check to see if it's dropped. The only anime I was concerned with right now was One Piece because it was on a 2 week break. So when One Piece dropped, I read that, and that was the rest of my reading for a
For
minute.
the for the
Yeah,
minute.
because
Okay.
I've been on this game, so stuck
All right.
on this Marvel Rivals is real good.
Okay. Yeah, I hear about it. Like I see a lot of people playing it and stuff like
It's
that.
just like Overwatch, but it's Marvel
Yeah,
characters,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You can't. I'm like you can't,
Overwatch type
can't.
game.
Yeah,
You
as a
can't
Marvel
beat it.
fan, I'm like you can't. I
Can't
can't
beat it.
not hate it, bro. I'm like
Okay.
I don't even like Overwatch like that, but I play Marvel Rivals, bro.
Okay, so with that being said, we in this episode, but like all the conclusion, like anime has been like impactful in this nerd culture for a long
That's been
time.
on the last 10 years, guaranteed.
Yeah, yeah,
pop culture.
like pop culture, like it's everywhere now. Like you can't go like anime is basically Japan's basically income right now. Like us watching anime, us talking about anime, us putting people on the anime. You have to watch this. We putting money in your
The
pocket.
word of
Like
mouth is, it's just doing a lot. It's doing a lot for
it's doing a
anime right
lot.
now.
But with that being said, you got any recommendations this week or anything
Oh,
you want to recommend?
my recommendations to the people that I'm probably letting in on this is Wistoria, Wands, and Swords. It's pretty epic.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna pick it back up. This is like I was watching a couple different anime. Like, well, what's going to be my next fix of anime? So
And I
yeah,
don't know how to feel about this Beastars. I got to episode 3, bro. I don't know how to feel about it. We'll talk about that next episode. We will discuss that. But I don't know how to feel about
well,
that, bro.
well, all right. I'm your host Houston, and this is my co-host.
This is TJ Funny, y'all. Follow us at Otaku Talk _LV, please, bro. Follow us.
Yeah, like how we said last episode, this is keeping us in the house and from breaking into your house and stealing all your anime collectibles and stuff like that. Because you really don't want to
Wing
see two
walls.
niggas. Yeah, you want to see two niggas like this. Like, yeah, we got your shit. But all right, y'all, we catch y'all in the next one. Be safe and be easy. We on the road to 100. Remember,
Happy
subscribe.
holidays. We out.
Thank you for watching Otaku Talk. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, and follow us on all platforms. That's Otaku Talk.